My name is Ade Adesomoju. I'm an editor at Premium Times. Specifically, the deputy managing editor. I also oversee the Premium Times Judiciary, Human Rights, and Anti-Corruption desk. Welcome to my 2024 review. Uh, it's been a wonderful one, but of course, quite challenging. Uh, Reason which is obvious to everyone. The year started on a very, very serious note, economy wise. We all know the issue of inflation, the skyrocketing prices of goods and services, and how it affects individuals' lives. So it's been a challenging year, but overall we've done beautifully as an individual. And as an organization, we've been able to extend the frontiers of our services. We've been able to do reports that cut across areas of interest to strengthen our democracy and to make Nigeria work better for everybody in Nigeria, whether you're a citizen or a resident or a foreigner. So it's been a quite challenging year, given the factors I've stated. Yeah, so this year has been quite defining for me personally. Uh, it's the year that I've managed the highest number of reporters who are largely rookies. It has actually presented me a face of another face set of what an editor really should be doing as part of his responsibilities, being a role model, being a teacher, being a guide, uh, and be a motivator for people to helping younger journalists to develop their career, to shape up their career, and to in fact redefine their career. So largely this year, this is what I've really done, and there have been quite some commendable results that we got in terms of how to help younger journalists to map out their journey, to outline their goals, and in fact have a better understanding of who they are as individuals. So largely, that's a major highlight of what I've done this year. Of course, yes, like stemming from my earlier point of how uh, what I've done largely this year has been to provide leadership and as to how to mentor younger journalists. I've learned a lot, and I've had a new view about what is expected of a journalist, of an editor. So we have to learn how to manage people better, people who I can say had very little or no knowledge about what journalism really entails, apart from hearing about it in classes. So having to bring those people to the newsroom and how to let them know what journalism is even about, apart from what they have learned in classes. I mean, it's quite a major skill that I've learned in the year. How to let people, put people through on uncharted courses of their life and let them to understand. I mean, it takes some level of skills to really understand how to do this, and I think I've learned so much about it in terms of leadership generally, provide leadership, mentorship, and being a guide to younger ones who are in a terrain that they have never been. So that leadership skill, I think this year has offered me great opportunity to strengthen my leadership skills and also become a better motivator and a better guide. I think I joined Premium Times as an editor in 2021. January 2021. And when I came in, I think there was just one reporter on my desk. So largely for few months, I was covering assignments while also doing editing uh, at that time. So for the first few 6 months or so, before we had another reporter join on the desk, I practically combined the work of an editor and a reporter, and I mean in the real sense of it, by also going to the field to cover stories. So that was how it started. But over time, as we had more reporter on the desk, including interns, youth corps members, so the need to go to the field personally reduced over time. So it turned to now having to guide reporters, edit stories, routine stories, of course, help a reporter to shape up the ideas, editing the work at the same time. So over that period, it has been like that. Also along the line, we've seen the need to also report, do investigations, do research, research-based reports to also fill in the gap that's left behind by. Of course, we are continuously facing the challenge of manpower problem. So there is always the need for the editors to come in at some point to do reports, to search reports and all of that. So that has been like that. But like I said earlier, this year has been particularly striking in terms of the fact that we've had an unprecedented number of interns on my desk, so which has really somehow reshaped my focus and attention on what really to be done, to not just edit routine work, to not just also reporting yourself, but to also provide guidance and motivation to these young reporters. Yeah, I think I've said this on a number of occasions. I think I always say that at period times your destiny is in your hand. It is what you give in that you will get, and the platform provides a unique opportunity for one to define the height you want to reach in life, in terms of the opportunity that it gives you, the visibility opportunity it gives you. You can be read everywhere in the world, and you also have the best of editors, best of committed editors who you can knock on their door at any point, any time of the day, to provide editorial assistance, to provide guidance, to provide motivation, to even provide contacts. And you know that we have the most liberal newsroom probably in Nigeria, or even the best you can have in any part of the world. So it's a huge opportunity. In fact, I sometimes tell younger reporters that I wish I started my journalism career at period times, because of the enormous and unlimited opportunities it provides young reporters to aspire to any height you want to reach in life. So your destiny is in your hand. All you need to do is to commit yourself to improving yourself, seeking assistance of colleagues and editors, and being obedient in terms of when instruction is given, you carry out instruction. When advice is given about what you need to do to improve yourself, you need to take it. And the commitment to apply your initiative and innovation, you have boundless opportunity to exercise all these capabilities that you may have hidden in you. So, I mean, the opportunities are unlimited, and those who have taken those who have grabbed the opportunity, I mean, have good stories to tell about how they have grown over time. So, I mean, I will just end by saying again that at period times, your destiny is in your hand. You can reach any height you want to reach. I think we started this discussion at board of editors level about the need for us to take advantage of open source data that are available and to do great stories. Impactful stories that can provide fresh insights about trends that we are already used to. So there are enormous opportunities, data available everywhere, free, whether you can, those ones that are already put in a structured form or those that are just scattered across the web. So there are a lot of this data that we can take advantage of as newsrooms, and they are unlimited, such that we can begin to write stories about from January 1, 2025 to December 31st, 2025 without exhausting them. So we are hoping that we'll be able to take advantage of this by deploying necessary technologies that can help us to collect this data and do great stories that are impactful, whether in terms of corruption, human rights, gender issues, crimes, and it cuts across, and we can never exhaust them. So we are already positioning ourselves to take advantage of this by deploying relevant technology to maximize these opportunities that this data provide to us as a industry.